Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I posted. I think this will be 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know, I've been working on some stuff, but nothing was completed, so I really didn't have much to talk to you guys about. But, I don't know if y'all remember, I done a swap with Thespa. She's in our Uncommon Guild, and she's also Resin Belle on YouTube, and she also has another channel on YouTube that does you know, junk journals and stuff. But anyway, I done a swap, and if you look through my past videos, you will see what I sent her, what she sent me. Anyway, so I decided I was going to make a book with the things she sent me. That she sent me a lot of ephemera, and most of her stuff was kind of like mixed media, and I really liked it. And yeah, so I decided I was going to make a book to go inside this box that she made me. See, it's really cool, really cool. And then so yeah, but the problem is I made a book to go in here, and then I didn't realize that I made like a little thing sticking out from the spine, and yeah, it doesn't like quite fit exactly with everything on it. So hopefully I'll be able to get it back out. Yeah. So this is the inside of the box. Set that aside. This is the cover. Let me back up a little bit. This is the cover of the book, and here's where I made my little error in judgment. This is, oh, the theme is Steampunk Mermaid, and she made me a charm for this end of my book, but it's a dingle hopper, you know, like from the Little Mermaid, when she thought a fork was called a dingle hopper, and she thought it was used to groom your hair. So I thought that was like incredibly brilliant, and I put it as a charm on my book. She also made me this charm that I was going to use as a closure. It's two-sided, like little glass, but again, I couldn't fit it in the box if I did that, so I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do with that. And I am going to still do a giveaway for my over 500 subscriber, but I can't bear to give this away because she made so many of the things, and she made them for me, and yeah, I love that somebody actually made something just for me. And yeah, anyway, so this is the cover of the book. This is just some sari silk I've been tying it shut with, and then here's the spine. This is most of these were items that I got from the, you know, the fabrics were items that I got from Boho Daydreams from Sheila, because she did like a mermaid pack, and y'all know I love mermaids. Ooh, I squished that a little bit. There we go, I can fix it. And so I ordered that from her, and yeah, so that's most of the textiles that I used in this book were from that. Here's what it looks like there. Here's what it looks like there. And I'm not really sure if I'm done or not with this, but it pretty much just barely fits in the box, so I think I have to be done with it. I do have enough stuff to easily make another book though, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes with that. Yeah, so we'll talk about the 500 subscriber giveaway right after I get done with my design team project for Release the Craft in this month. Well, actually, technically next month, but I digress. Okay, so let's just look at this. So, inside, she had sent me a lot of ephemera. She had sent me a lot of ribbons. She had sent me a lot of die cuts. She had made this really cool, looks kind of like a mermaid tail, paper clip, and she had aged all the metal items, like to make them look like they had a patina on them, like rust or something of that nature. And so that the paper clips and all the other metal objects that she sent me were like that. She sent me the base tag here, which is a brown tag and has this on the back, and then this was like a die cut with like gears on it for the top. And then she also sent me these 2 die cuts and some stamps. So the only thing that I really used, and she sent me this Star Brad. So really the only thing that I used of mine was a sticker on this, but I just did some collaging with the things she sent me, and that is a tag for the front of the book. And then here's a die cut from my stash, which is very cute and matches the color scheme, and I just tuck him in there. Okay, she did some, oops, sorry. She did some cutouts with, she has some machinery that cuts dies, not the hand. She has like an electronic one, I believe. So she cut that out. And the paper packs I got on Etsy a long time ago. I think they're like called Mermaid Backgrounds. If I can find the name of the Etsy shop that I got them from, I'll put it in the description box. Anyway, so here I did leave a lot of space for journaling. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use this book for yet because it's a very specific theme. But, you know, that's how I roll. I make something and then I figure out what to do with it. Okay, so she had sent me this. It was already collaged. It says, "She is kissed by the waves, but she does not sink." And I used it as a pocket. And she also sent me these little stars that were die cut out of mermaidy, oceanary colors. And so that is like an offcut. I had this from in my stash from some printouts I had done for another mermaid book. I just glued it on and put some gears. This is a little altered paper clip that I had made with some sari silk and some of the things that I had just like leftovers. Like I cut off because it was too long and I didn't want to throw the pretty stuff away. So yeah, they make good paper clips, good altered paper clips. These are some die cuts that I had in my stash. And I'm just keeping them tucked on there. This is embossed, and it must be a stamp that she has. It's really cool. But yeah, it's embossed. It's very textural and obviously very steampunk. So yeah, I thought that was cool. And then on this side, again, I just had another printout that I placed that was in my stash. I tried to use a lot of things I'd already had printed from my stash to dedicate to this book because I wanted to use up some stuff before I printed more stuff and made more piles and more things to add. Every once in a while, I think you have to force yourself to kind of use what you have. That way you can, when somebody says, "You're buying all this stuff, what are you going to use all this stuff?" Oh, I used up all my stuff in my stash. Well, not all my stuff, but all the good stuff. Anyway, she had also sent me some of this ribbon. She had done these. I believe that these are cardboard or chipboard of some kind, and then she embossed them with like some copper and used some patinas on them, because the patina, I believe, might also be some kind of embossing powder, because they're not hard like metal, but they're very reminiscent. They look extremely like they're real metal. Anyway, I had some stuff from a planner that was mermaid themed, and this tail was part of it, and she had sent this die cut. So that's just purely decorative. Sometimes just to add a little interest. This is just a printable I had. She had sent me like some packages like with toppers, and this was part of one of the toppers she sent me, and this was inside, and I just added a gear from my stash to the bottom of it to kind of pull it into the realm of steampunk mermaid. But yeah, so that's really cute. I think they were beautiful. And then she had sent me this die she had cut out with her machine, and then she had sent me this ribbon and this star. I just added a gear to it again to pull in the more steampunky theme. Ooh, my glue globbed on here onto my paper. Good thing it's got a distressed theme, right? And then she had made me like 3 of all of the types of ephemera that she made, and this was one of the ones. She made me 3 of these, and it's kind of really neat feeling. Like it feels, I don't know, it feels smooth, but it doesn't look smooth, which is weird. But anyway, I thought that was cute. Pulled in the colors. She had sent me a little vial with different color, like paper confetti in it. It's round color. It was silver and gold, and then I just put some adhesive gems on that I already had in my stash because I thought that this made it look like it was riveted, but it also pulled in the mermaid colors and theme. It's a little tuck spot. She sent me that journaling card, and then this is like, it's made out of, she made this, it's made out of a tag, but it's like a pocket, and then inside the pocket she put a little journaling card, and this has like 3D, like it was put through a stencil of some kind. It's really cool. And then a little starfish. So yeah, I loved her, the way she put her stuff together for ephemera. It was very cool. It was all very, can't get this back in here, come on. I'll do that later. I'm gonna hold you guys up. But yeah, so she did everything very you know, altered and very multiple media, and yeah, so everything was very beautiful. This was just something I had in my stash. It says mermaid kisses and starfish wishes. Also another die cut from my stash. This was a bag topper she sent me, so I took the staples out of it and I just made it a tuck. This is a journaling card she sent me. She also made this altered paper clip with some wire and another one of those gears. Again, the gears feel like they should be hard as rock and really heavy, but I think they're chipboard because they're really light. And this beautiful iridescent bead on it. And then on the other side, I also just made this a tuck. I didn't put anything in here, but I took a piece of the ribbon she gave me and one of the stars and a gear out of my stash. So yeah. And then she did this little collage, which is adorable. It I've seen these, I have these printables myself with the mermaids, and she just made them much smaller than they print out originally for me, and she layered that up and put some of this beautiful mesh material that looks very mermaidy, and a gear and a star. And yeah, this was like probably of the small little ephemera pieces that she made for me, this is probably like one of my favorites. She made me 3 of these, and I just think they have different mermaid pictures in them, but they're just adorable. I love it, and I thought that the green from this really pulled in the green from the other page. So yeah, this is I think she might have sent me this. This is from it was a piece of an old book. But I also have a lot of old books in my stash, so, but I do think she sent me that. I can't be sure. I think she sent me that. So I glued it down on the page, and then it only came to here. So I made the rest of the page a pocket. I used some of the textiles I had told you I previously got from Sheila from Boho Daydreams. And here's another layered up tag. This is die cut from my stash, and then she had sent me some like cheesecloth wrapped around some things that she had distressed and made look very, very like seaweedy to me. So yeah, that was cool, huh? This is a printable. This printable from another page kind of like overlapped here, and I didn't like the raw edge, so I put some ribbon that she sent me over it. Then I had taken a large envelope and folded it in half for the center of the signature, and like made it so one side is a top loading pocket and one side is a side loading pocket. These are die cuts from her. This is an altered paper clip that she made for me. It says mermaid, and it has like very, very mermaid vibes, cut into the shape of a mermaid tail, stenciled, and it kind of looks like scales. So yeah, I thought that was gorgeous, and it has this really, really cool mermaid like bead on it. It's flat backed, but it's got scale. It's just really cool. She does a lot of resin too, so I don't know if anything in here is something she just made. It's always a possibility. Anyway, she had sent me a wand to use to make this book, and I couldn't make it flat enough, pardon me, to go into my box, so I hope she doesn't mind. I took it apart, and I used the pieces that she made the wand out of and just made some decorative elements for my inside of my signature. And this is a sticker I had in my stash that said I'd rather be a mermaid. And then this, she had sent me some antique like shell buttons and one that was iridescent and very much reminiscent of the color scheme. And I just cut a piece of the ribbon she sent me into a fishtail. And this is a sticker from my stash, and this is some paper she sent me. So you can see why I really don't want to ever give this book away, because a lot of it is just stuff that she did specifically for me, and I genuinely appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, it's a nice celebration of our friendship. So here is a little piece of that ribbon that I fishtailed again, and a star that she had cut out for me. Some more printables. Yeah, I really have to find something to document in this. Now, I live at the beach, so most likely when COVID is over, I will be able to figure out something to document with this. But yeah, until then, this is how I'm rolling with it. This was a tea stained paper bag that I had in my stash, and she sent me this. Now, they were on rosettes like this, but again, see, even this rosette's getting damaged. They're just very dimensional. It's hard to use them inside a book, but I love this, and she had sent me the star, so I just, you know, layered it up and used it as I saw fit. And then this is really cool. She had cut this out with her machine, and I think it must print at the same time. But yeah, that's very, very cool, isn't it? It's an octopus, and he's steampunk, so I folded him in half, and I used him for the center signature. And then she had also made me several of these tags with gears and the round, you know, like price tag kind of tags. I really like those, so I took some paper from some of the things she sent me, and I made a tab and used some turquoisey colored eyelets, and that's how I made a tab for that. This was from my stash, and just a paper bag with a die cut on it. It's the other side of that one that was tea stained. These were some offcuts I had, so I like to use offcuts in the middle, but this one I actually made a pocket out of. I took some of the mesh ribbon she gave me, and then there was like this iridescent mermaid looking fabric in the package of mermaid stuff that I had gotten from Boho Daydreams, and there was one little piece of glue that I couldn't get off, so I just decided to put something over it, and I had another one of those. Like I said, she made me 3 of these. Now, I did keep the rosettes, so if I want to use them for something else, oops, I just pulled that off. I'll have to re-glue that. Yeah, so that is that. Here is also one of 3 that she made me of ephemera, and it's teeny tiny envelope, and this actually comes out, and if I wanted to journal something tiny on there, I could. And yeah, so look at this teeny tiny cog. Is that not the cutest? Gear, cog, whatever you want to call it. You hear my boyfriend laughing in? He's watching comedy out in the living room. This is a die cut she sent me, and again, other side of the paper bag. I just cut it with some scissors, decorative scissors, and made a thumb hole. And here's another one of these she made me. She collects typewriters, so she typed these out, I'm sure, and said, "The world of reality has its limits. The world of imagination is bottomless." And then she also made me a bunch of these tags with, like, it's kind of got like a sand texture embossing of blue on it. And this is some paper she had sent along, so I made a tag out of it. I thought it was cute. And then this is sort of like a die she sent me. This is a print of a tag she sent me. She must have a really good printer, because that's like fabulous quality printing. And then the other side of the paper bag, I just notched out the top and made it a top loading pocket. She made this. This is so cute. It's like a little matchbox. It says she sells seashells. And then it opens up and there's journaling space inside. Is that not the cutest? I love that. She only made me one of those, but it's adorable. So I included that on this tab. And then on the other side of the offcut, she had sent me another embossed stamp. It's like it has a light bulb and a seashell, so it's definitely on theme. And then here's a little piece of the ribbon that I got off that wand, and a gear. And then here's 2 die cuts from my stash, and she had made me a couple of these tea stained altered stamped wax seal. I mean, girl went to town with her multimedia. And then that's just going to be used as a journaling card back here. And yeah, this is also a die cut from my stash. So, and see along the edges of everything that I wanted to finish off, I just used metal gears, and those are real metal gears. And what I originally wanted to do was put like a chain closure so that I could clip this and then have it attached with a chain, but that won't fit in the box. So I'm gonna have to rethink, either I don't put it in the box or yeah, I need to think about that. But I specifically made it to put it in the box because I love the box so much that I need to really think about that. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you're all getting ready for Turkey Day. My daughter's coming home tonight or tomorrow morning, which I'm very excited about, from college. I work up until Wednesday next week, and then I have a couple days off. I have I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. My daughter will still be here, and yeah, I'm very excited about that. I hope you all are staying safe. I know that that horrible thing is kicking up for everyone again, and yeah, be careful, guys, because it's tough out there. It's tough. I work at a hospital, and I'm starting, like, not because there's so many more cases, but just because of the worry of the potential of what could go wrong. I start freaking out when I hear that cases are rising across the country, not just where I live. But yeah, so, I mean, wear a mask, be kind to each other, wash your hands, don't touch your face, all that good stuff. And I'm sending y'all good vibes, and I love you lots. Have a good holiday. Bye.